In the news this week, controversy over free speech protections continues to dog the online safety bill. Parents fear prosecution for helping their gender-confused children under a broad conversion therapy ban in the Australian state of Victoria. Let Us Pray warns UK legislators against following Victoria's lead. And the world-renowned Globe Theatre faces a huge backlash after claiming Queen Elizabeth I was non-binary. Hello. An expert on children's digital safety has warned that the government's online safety bill is worryingly vague on free speech protections. Baroness Kidron, who sat on the committee responsible for scrutinising the draft legislation, believes it is possible for the bill to deliver strong protections for children without stifling free speech. But she revealed she was hugely disappointed the government did not respond more cleverly to the committee's work because the whole phrase "legal but harmful" is deeply worrying. The bill would require social media companies to address legal but harmful content, but gives no clear definition of what this would encompass. In a recent survey of tech professionals, nearly 6 in 10 said the bill would have a mostly negative effect on free speech, whereas fewer than 2 in 10 claimed it would be mostly positive. A former Scottish Green Party leader and a prominent member of the SNP have called for NHS Scotland's gender clinic for children to be closed. In a joint letter, Robin Harper and Joanna Cherry called on the Scottish Government's National Clinical Director to shut the Sandyford Young People's Clinic as a matter of urgency. They argued that concerns raised about the now discredited clinical model followed at the Tavistock in London equally applied to Sandyford, and that it was putting children at significant risk. Consequently, they continued, "We are calling on you to follow NHS England and announce its closure and replacement with local services which will take a more holistic approach. Children expressing distress about their sex must be treated like any other children with psychological problems and offered compassionate and appropriate services which properly address all their needs." Distraught parents in the Australian state of Victoria fear prosecution if they do not encourage their children's gender confusion. 6 months after the state banned conversion therapy, parents say they feel powerless to step in while their children are subjected to radical trans ideology. One mother told the Daily Mail Australia she worries about saying the wrong thing and being reported to Child Protection Services. Proponents of a ban in the UK have urged parliamentarians to follow the Victoria model, but Let Us Pray spokesman Simon Calvert warned such a move would be a mistake.
Well, the news coming out of Australia, I'm afraid, just confirms what we've been warning all along. The fact is, activists are exploiting concerns about conversion therapy to criminalise people simply for having the wrong opinions about LGBT issues. People talk these days about Stonewall law, the false idea that disagreeing with trans ideology is unlawful. But here, Stonewall is calling for the UK to follow Victoria, which is criminalising parents for exactly that.
And finally, an essay on the website of Shakespeare's Globe Arts venue suggesting Elizabeth I was non-binary has triggered a huge backlash. People took to social media in their droves to challenge the claim promoted by transgender activist Kit Hayam that the monarch was gender non-conforming. Hayam made the claim in a piece defending I, Joan, a Globe Theatre production about Joan of Arc, in which the French heroine is referred to by the pronouns they, them. One outraged member of the public tweeted, "This is what happens when gender ideology becomes a religion. You don't get to rewrite history in order to promote the current thing." Another lamented, "The transing of history continues unabated." And writing for the Mail on Sunday, Sarah Vine observed, "What makes Joan of Arc and Elizabeth I remarkable is that they were women. That is to say, human biological females." Well, that's all for this week. For regular updates and information on all our stories, plus much more, visit our website at christian.org.uk. Until next time, goodbye.